people, I've never been one to pull my punches when it comes to my opinions on this little channel of mine, so I'll just come out and say it. Lauren Boebert is a cheap, trashy skank. So for those of you who are unaware, Lauren Boebert, Republican representative from Colorado, was chucked out of a theater over the weekend for, let's say, frisky misconduct, amongst other things. Who the hell knows, really? As I understand it, this woman was vaping in a theater, and after a pregnant woman behind her told her to stop, Lauren allegedly ended up calling her a sad and miserable person. According to her office, she denied the vaping charge, instead saying there had been a misunderstanding from someone sitting near her who hadn't noticed the heavy fog machines and electronic cigarettes during the play. Up until camera footage came out showing her clearly vaping, as well as her Democratic date fondling her chest and her being elbow deep digging at his Johnson, all in a crowded theater. During the intermission, said pregnant woman complained to the ushers about Lauren's behavior, and apparently wasn't the only one, which at this point I'm inclined to believe. As she was seen on camera flipping off the ushers during her removal from the theater, she apparently said, "Do you know who I am?" although we can't confirm that one. From the reports, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say she was probably plowed. Pretty sure her date had similar intentions. What classy behavior from a public official. Oh, I care so much about conservatism and family values. Meanwhile, my reckless spawn is set to make me a grandmother before I hit the age of 40. Oh, but it's a blessing from God, really. Please, cut the cope. This is pitiful. Bloody hell, given your behavior, it's no wonder your kid takes after you. They got such a wonderfully upstanding example. So let me get this straight. Probably drunk or high, behaving wildly inappropriately in public in general, never mind the conduct of a public official, lied about it and only apologized once caught. Then again, she's a politician, we should probably expect her lying by now. But nothing about this looks good at all. 'Tis a series of L's. Oh, but of course, she made it worse by claiming she was a little too eccentric. Well, tickle my bollocks. I didn't know eccentric was synonymous with horny moron. Not helping is blaming the media for sensationalizing the story. You know how you could help mitigate that, Lauren? Try not behaving like a cheap escort in public and pull rank when the rules apply to your conduct. Heaven's sake, you're supposedly a MAGA Republican and you're surprised the media blew up your story? Especially after it came out, you lied! You're not very bright, are you? I mean, this woman was very likely intoxicated, behaved like an ass in public, lied initially, and only changed her tune once the camera footage was made public, which would lead me to conclude she's just another typical trashy politician. I seem to be one of the only few people, especially on the right, who has the capacity to judge this woman's conduct objectively and apolitically and hold a damn standard. I don't give a flying bollock what faction is diddling your ass. Your public presentation is abhorrent either way. If your first response to this story was, uh-oh, one of our own behaved like an idiot, quick, we must defend her, then for the love of God, unplug. Because scrolling through some of the comments online, holy zombie Moses, you right-wingers will sim for anything if it's holding a gun with a pair of tits attached to it, and it's pathetic. You damn well know if the left did this crap, you right-wingers will do the exact same thing, as evidenced by the fact the right instantly tried to deflect and defend her behavior by bringing up the past conduct of the Democrats. Thank God I'm not part of this stupidly petty dichotomy, because looking at this from my position on the upper echelons of the monarchical theater where all the snooty bastards reside, greetings fellow snooty bastards, you know what I've noticed? Both sides will defend the conduct of their faction for all manner of dumb reasons, simply because it's your side and you deem the other one worse. And guess what? The other side thinks the same of you. None of you people hold anyone in charge accountable for anything, including your own, because you're too busy defending their actions from the incoming blast hurtle from the other side. The result? No one inside ever gets held accountable because you're too busy flinging crap at each other. You know what I see looking at this hellhole? A factionless whorehouse, a cesspool of buggery filled with nothing but unprincipled, rampant fucking degeneracy from all things with a pulse. Fuck the lot of you.